Hi, welcome back. Aurum here. Today we continue our playthrough in Zenless Zero version 2.8, new Eridan Sunset. It's loud on TV. Anyway, last time we continued following the trace of Ramiel from Gravity Cinema stuff. We learned about her likeness. I mean, we not learn about what she likes. She like retro stuff, which is interesting. We know about this. I mean, I talked about this last time, I guess. So hopefully we're gonna find out. I mean, we know. So again, how old is she? We know she exists 100 years ago. We know now the death, the first, uh, not the first, basically the old civilization era during the old, it took place around 100 years ago. Anyway, um, as you might guess, I kind of forget what happened because it's been a few days since I didn't record the Zenless Zero. Anyway, if I remember, we go to Blisswood, yes, Blisswood, after talking with Orchidea, and in there we talk with a lot of different character, all the, technically, not all, most of Son of Calydon, including Calydon, not Big Daddy, which talk about the whole thing with no, I think this is last no, that is that last video or the last video, I don't remember. Anyway, the whole thing with first, no, that's the last video. Oopsie, I think I made a mistake. My note here is technically two video. I didn't make a note for the last video. I forgot. Okay, so last video technically we talked with Bernice, continuing what happened in the last video. And then we learn about where Ramiel going. I remember we know going, and we go inside the hollow to find that near Blisswood, and then we found the sign, the whole thing with Vetter, and then we found, yes, Robo Romeo, which was controlled by Yokai. I forgot his voice. I thought it was someone we know in the past, but I mean, it is someone we know in the past, but not that long. It's pretty much 2 parts ago. So yeah, this is related to Rusty Cliff, I assume, considering we know that the old man, I think he the leader of Rusty Cliff. And then we also meet with the banner character. I forgot her name. Promia, yes. And then we found out Krampus investigating. Well, the Krampus investigate two things. The first thing is the activity of Rusty Cliff for some reason. I don't know what's going on with them, considering we also learned about this last patch in one of the events. And also, they're also searching for Ramiel. It's technically the same thing they searched last patch as well. I don't know why. We will know, I guess. This is something to do with the whole Tops thing. Considering is Marcel Group part of the Tops? I don't know. I don't think so. I still want to see that connection, the Marcel Group and Roskaliver. Anyway, after that scene, and then we found out that we end up in, after following the hollow trail for Ramiel, we end up in the chasm, the area where the old Eridu was original, and then we found the flower. Yes, the flower, the withered bloom, the one that Ramiel bought from Gardening Do. And then after that scene, we come back to Blisswood to take a rest. I think we're gonna continue our investigation the next day. Meanwhile, on the same time, Ramiel talking with someone in the robotic gadget thing. I don't know who that is yet. Possibly the new character or something from someone from Roskaliver, or maybe not really. Maybe that's the one where she make a deal with regarding this whole event where she stole the engine. We don't know. And that's about it. I think the next scene that we're gonna do is talking to Chisha and Promia. Yeah, I remember that. So yeah, let's go in. The reason why I didn't do in the last video I didn't do what the level 0 because I do the end game of some of if you check my I don't think at the time of this recording I have not uploaded a single I already upload but I put on schedule. Basically the game the playthrough for 2.x is not the first episode, the part 2 I guess is not released yet, if though I already recorded since like a week ago at this point. Anyway, before we begin, so since I don't need trust event, I realized something that I don't really do this thing. So as you can see here, there are a lot of character interaction with which I never done simply because I usually leveling their trust by calling them each day. That's why this is a new segment that I will start doing each episode. I will do one not one like this. We currently at late night, so right now we're gonna do late night and then that's it. I don't do another, so the next time I'm gonna do after I done daily I will check if there's any trust event that I never seen. So yeah, so the difference between trust event that I never seen and I seen was the fact that you can skip trust event where you are if you already saw it before. So and I also remember that when I didn't do that, hopefully if I didn't forget. So yeah, let's go check. We have 2 here because we're in the middle of the night. Okay, so this is something interesting. So when this is the daily I use. I usually teleport to 6th Street to check Howl, the daily stamp, and then if I see normal thing without fully open the scratch coupon, I go to film high to do the rest, like talking to why I forgot the name, Tin Master, and then do the the daily shop thing, and then also the Shibuyan Temple stuff, as well as Asuo, which is the same as Howl. So this is the 2 location I visit, and then I saw both of these. When I go to Soix, by the way, so I go to a newsstand, and then I saw, wait a minute, isn't that a shepherd? Let's go check it. So then at first I teleport here. I didn't pay attention to the trust event because I never did. I go here, I said, actually the camera angle here, if you teleport using this menu, so and then I rotate and then wait a minute, isn't that shepherd? And then I check the map, I getting close to shepherd. Wait a minute, look at the minimap. That's set. What set have anything to do with shepherd? I ignore this. This is the reason. Okay, so I haven't seen this basically. This is the reason why I decided to do this, because there are a lot of trust event I think that I miss simply because I didn't never do them. So instead of doing it on my own time, like changing time every single day until they never appear again, because they are limit for how much it appear each day I think. So instead of that, I incorporate that into the story. Yeah, that's a bit bit of reason why I do this. I will besides this also when I go to Nangongyu as well. I check again. Let's go talk to Shepherd. What is this about? Bye. Shh, don't come in here. Is that your way of saying I can't come in? No, I mean, you just try to say my secret identity. Speak, keep short. Fine. Lucky you are still up. It's one urgent that you're the only one I got right now. I'm so sorry about that. Why don't you just message me using knock knock? Why you need to come directly? So what is this important thing? Sure, the butterfly and nothing to Ryan. And as you can see here, there's no skip button, simply because this is my first time seeing this. But I need to explain to you the client specific requirement. If the client said, did the DM I just send you, and if you're not got any question, I explain everything in person now. Okay, let's see. I was checking separate DM, another DM uprep from someone else said, I want to come over and find you for a midnight snack together. What do you mean? See, on the 6th Street? This client is pretty picky, so I don't get excited just yet. I will explain why, and if you aren't sure, just think about the triple pay. Wait, stop talking. I know these requests are annoying, but you can just arrest the press because this isn't a one-time deal, consider long-term. Shh! Why you keep shouting? Shepard, stop it. Pretend to lodge a complaint, huh? Quick, an officer coming. Your video tape. What's up with those? The resolution is so low. Are they not proper about movies? Isn't how movies work? I bring a new customer to help you with business and help promote your store, and this is how you repay me. Second, is Shepard can be used as store thing? I don't remember. Anyway, did you say some of your true feelings just then? So what do you have to say about that, huh? Sorry for giving you such a bad experience. Okay, so set nothing to do with this DM, unless it is. We haven't checked the DM actually. What the DM about anyway? Shepard is getting more and more excited, and this clearly isn't just his acting skill anymore. You want to pat Shepard on the shoulder and let him know he doesn't have to go so hard, but he slap your hand away. The Shepard hand is caught dead in the air. Who do you think you are, hanging around the few hour? It's not the opening hour right now, is it? Tasukete Seto, this shady guy. Anyway, the shady guy tried to I ran a few tape from the store and couldn't send it anymore, so I come to complain. Can you get about anything anymore? You can complain, but not midnight. That's guarantee, otherwise you can report us. Please sleep now, sir. Business hours are over, but my complaint. I'll go back to US for this one. Alright, I better head back. Step up in streak and leave the house with exaggerated staff. Manager, there you go. Yeah, thanks, Ed. You guys here come to complain even though you cost up to what that stuff. Yep, it's really tough. Supposed to in the mood for the next snack then. Why even you? I think you on patrol, then you somehow DM me since you're near. Yeah, that's what happened. I think you near the 6th Street, that's why you come here, just to see if I'm awake. I have another thing to do. I'm sorry, Seth. Yes. To handle separate extra request, you have to send set off for now. Okay. Is Shepard really go of an actor or just a trusted? Okay, so there's two characters here. Well, I didn't expect to see Shepard more than I know. I mean, this is technically a long time ago, right? Seth was released during that special mission quest. I mean, story, the whole Gen thing. Okay, so yeah, after I done that, after I do this thing, talk to Howell, looking Howell up, I teleport to Cuban Temple. Not using this because I don't use a controller again, the actual map. And then I teleport to Copy Master, the first thing I do every day. And then just because all the thing is the same area, so I can do the whole thing here. Now that we have third season soon, I wonder if I will visit Shifeu High. Anyway, technically this is not the first thing we saw. I think our angle is like this. This is where after we teleport, we end up like this. And then I saw, what the? Nangong, you, what are you doing here? Again, I haven't done this first event, so I don't know what happened there. And then I just leave that as it is. So now let's do this one. So we have 3 characters here. Fortune Teller. You are Cuban Temple. How do you in front of the? Are you? Anyway, Nangong, you, what's going on here? Manager, lend me a hand. I promise this fortune teller I have bring in 3 client. Okay. Oh, but you got a talent of for divination. Nangong. Master should have it gonna. By the way, I'm technically also a disciple of this location. I mean, we have the same outfit technically. I'm not the same, but you know, we're from the same. Do you know me, glasses girl? You technically Shibuya Temple apprentice as well, right? Well, I'm not wearing the outfit now, but managers went out of the moment. You and me as a customer, but I'm. You don't recognize me, Megane? Exactly, draw a card, blah blah blah. I promise, but it will be fun. I did this event by the way, Nango. I did the same thing in the bottom area. I don't remember the name. Silum Day. Everyone put answer beside them. Young fortune teller. Do you actually doesn't know who I am? Interesting. See, I living with photos manager with the shot. Yeah, I got to get it right. Blah blah blah. Throw 3 dice. This is exactly what I did on the order with Ashwo. Oh my, is person reflecting the sign. Okay, what does that mean? Prospect crossing the meridian. How this young fortune teller doesn't know who I am? Interesting. Because technically this is recent, considering Nangong you release in 2.6. No, 2.7. So I'm technically after I didn't go back to Shibuya Temple. I mean, the whole reason we there was to helping the crisis with Lemian Hollow, I guess, and also to learn about our ice thing, our implant, I guess. And then we just left after that. Atau when we say, so in 2.6 in the beginning of the Angel of the story, we go back because the carrot day, right? And then we never go back here. Atau when we talk with Jufufu at the beginning of 2.6, I said that I'm gonna go back to 6th Read to deal with some matter, but I didn't expect to permanently go back to 6th Read. I don't think will we ever go back here? My question. Technically, we still disciple. This is the problem with. So since unlike other gacha, at least not really. Unlike other Hoyo, at least Zenless Zero character or MC technically is not someone who travel. It's not an adventurer. It's not a trailblazer. You know, they're stuck in the same city. We just moved. The reason we moved to Spelum High was simply because of that concern at the beginning of season 2. But then, anyway, let's just continue this trust event. I was running into internet scam. But why I'm also asking this? Technically, we know about this stuff, Pele. The frostbite racing, okay. Wait, I have skip option, but I never do this. Interesting. Okay, what is honey? Corner. It's gold. How did I have option for skip even though I never done this before? Unless I misremember, but I definitely didn't see this before. This is my first time seeing this, just like the one with set. A wonderful illustration is not definition. Maybe I skip immediately. I don't know. Maybe I didn't read last time. That's why I didn't pay attention to this description. This dialogue. So manager, what can I put around you? Despite need. This is a long description. Starting point, experience. Okay. Like exciting concert. Okay, never mind. Let's not go. I thought the fortune teller, the one who said the concert. You're trying to sell ticket? I'm come exactly. Yeah, very serious next week. Yes, sure. I'm gone. The Angel of the Lulu at the group that didn't boil 6 that relates 3 forget I wanna go to. Well, this is the leader, by the way, because you never seen them. Okay, I'm telling you the Flaming in Harmony. mission complete. Save it to me. I took the go customer. Oh, by the way, again, this girl, the Megane girl, doesn't know who I am. Are you actually Shogun Temple character? I mean, apprentice. I'm your senpai, or maybe, I don't know which one I am, maybe Kohai. Okay, that's all. Again, we done everything. Thankfully, it is at night, so we only have 2 to check. So you're gonna do this again, moving forward, only for the first event I never seen, or at least I think I never seen. If I see that, I immediately skip, and then yeah, so this will be interesting. Hopefully, I will learn more of the character, especially the recent one, because I have never. I stopped doing first event like this since I got before Sun Guang, which means fusion. Yes, Sifu was the last character, which is 2.1 or 2.0. So yeah, basically almost a year I haven't done this. So yeah, let's continue to the actual main story, shall we? Listen to, yeah, that's what we're gonna change this from we are talking about. So now let's teleport to Blazewood. Let's go to officer. Interesting that officer Mau, I think Mau, I don't Miu. Officer Miu didn't appear in Valium High. Maybe the jurisdiction is different in Valium High, or maybe Officer Miu only in Janus Quarter, because anyway, I don't know. I don't remember which quarter Valium High is. I can check that actually. So how do you check map? Is it LB? Yes, so Janus Quarter and okay, so Valium High is not a quarter. Well, yeah, never mind. I'm gonna check. Round Quarter, this all of location are Janus Quarter, and then Valium High is Wi-Fi Peninsula is its own name. Okay. Anyway, let's say actually I forgot the description. Still the same, right? Why the lake? Memory by the bonfire. I don't think we have this. Again, before we start, there's something I wanna check in logbook, because I feel like the name for what is that? It's spoiler. We almost done. This event is short. This main quest is see Blazing Sunset, Ember of Ruin, and then Alchemical Dream Travel Plan. So this reminds me of what happened in 2.7. We have different episodes instead of commission name. So Memories by the Bonfire. We almost done. This event is short. I mean, this 2.8 is short. Anyway, let's continue. Is that person who? Oh, yes, the Allah switches. Yeah, you know, yes. This is something I wanna. Yes, finally. I mentioned this before that I wanna see if Big Daddy knew about the sweeper. Yeah, remember from here? Yes, I remember this used to be pretty well known among the sweeper. What is the C-switch identity later on? Pledge loyalty to someone. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, okay. Will we learn about Promia from this story, or we need to do? I don't think Promia has Radio Chronicle. I think the Radio Chronicle, or maybe it is. I don't remember. Anyway, we need her application. It's for now. I'm not worried about that. Auto ring will kick up too much dust. Okay. Set overview. Okay, everyone deserves a second chance. I wonder what happened with Chromia before. So let's go check something before we. I think we have Radio Chronicle for. No, it's not Radio Chronicle. So where is the Rido Chronicle? Oh, Operation Save Butopia is the longer one, but is there no Rido Chronicle? He didn't say Rido Chronicle here. Wait a minute, I smell smoke somewhere. Wait a second, I will check something. Okay, there's nothing. It's just someone burned something outside. That's why I smell smoke. So, is this Rhino Chronicle? I don't think so. It doesn't say anything. Maybe it is. Let's go check. So they add this new thing, and when they add this, they remove the Redo Chronicle tab from this. I don't know how to access Redo Chronicle, but we can check Redo Chronicle from the permanent option here. So how do you have, I don't know the difference between Redo Chronicle and not, because we have Redo Chronicle here. The last one, Overworld Feast. Wait, is the Overworld Feast? No, this is the first one. Okay, so it's in order from the old one, I mean from the newest one to the old one. I think this one is the last one, Chronicle of Simmering Flavor. So they remove the word Redo Chronicle and they add it here. So we don't know if this is Redo Chronicle or not. There's no name of Redo Chronicle. Anyway, again I will record this later. I guess next week, I guess, because we have more time to save. Alien State. Okay, I think this is the short combat event we have seen before. Last time we saw this, we also with Zhao, funny enough. And Bayue. Anyway, let's see if we can talk to other people first before we talk with Kasa. Long time no see. How long Park still drug here? Upgrade up this thing up, according to your reputation. Oversight vehicle, get the first day free, but something from second day. About to for a week. Wait, what the fuck? Nice and proper here, not blocking my road. This is usual spot technically. Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the road over there and then over there. I cannot talk with Billy and later you're blocking the way. Kasa, Lucy, Lola, why are you in the front of the stair? There you. Anyway. Since Kasa here, there's no one on the counter. Time to. Anyway. There's no one to talk about. Where Cesar and Burnish? Are you part of the story? Play? I don't think so. I see. No. Wait, I see her. Technically, we saw her in the event, but we don't really see her talk in the main story so far. At least the last time I saw her was during her initial banner release, and I see Burnish as well over there. Anyway, I don't see Cesar, but let's see. This is the title for this episode. Bonfire. Bonfire.
さっきからジロジロ足のこと見て何なの言っとくけど今さら足を狙おうったって手遅れだからね足今は友達いるんだからパエトーンっていう凄腕のプロ棋士っしょあと仁義なきジャト屋のナンバー2もそ そんで今の足は治安局の捜査官で、やり手の上司にも一目置かれてたり置かれてなかったり。
What funny is this, that Chisia grew up. We know when we saw the scene in which Chisia in the past, she a kid, and Promia look exactly the same.
とにかくあん時のビビって泣きながら逃げた足はもうい
What
ない
I'm
んだか
saying
ら。
is, kid grow fast, and after you adult, you look the same forever. Why not really? You made 20, 30, maybe 40 look the same, but after you hit 50, boom. Anyway, you know what I mean.
そう。
Something wrong?
シーシやプロメイヤー、大丈夫？なんかそこだけ微妙な空気だけど。
別になんでもないって。なんかこいつがちょっとその変な目でみんなやめてってば。
少し昔のことを思い出した。
What is it? When? The scene we saw before? Romeo looked up, gazing into the distance, the same kind of star, the same kind of night. Our thought tripped back to the day they first meet. Day, which is the area where, yeah, we saw the backstory before, the same area I think. Never mind, this is different. What is this? How did she wear the same outfit when she a shipper? I think actually I didn't ask this before, but yes, I just remember when we saw Chisia backstory a little bit there, we saw Promia wearing the same outfit as she is right now, which is interesting. How many copy of that? Anyway, ignore that. Like what I said, we know that in the game, any game usually, it's rare for a character to change outfit. Anyway, moving on.
ここは片付いたか。
No, I think this is from her perspective. The same event we saw from Chisia backstory. And then she entered the room, and then she saw Chisia inside.
こりゃプラスチックだ。取り合って損したな。
ターゲットはあと2人。
Yeah, this is the same scene. Look at that on the ground. That's Chisia.
とっととずらかれぞ。万が一掃除屋が戻ってこないとも。
関係のないやつがいる。見つけた。お前たちで最後だ。
I remember say something when I saw this scene. I think probably I'm gonna say Jobu or something, but then anyway, I say something like that. Like when I see Chisia backstory in this exact same scene. Let's see from your POV what she trying to say or to do. I don't think she gonna do anything to Chisia. She just gonna pet her. That's what I thought. I think, but she's too scared. I mean, Chisia too scared, and then she ran away. So basically misunderstanding simply because she's a kid and obviously she saw what Promia did, so it makes sense if she assumes something gonna happen to her.
触れなかった。
See, she gonna pet her. I knew. I said exactly the same thing last time. She was gonna pet her. Look at Chisia running animation. Anyway, not animation, scene or maybe image or whatnot. So she was gonna pet her. Okay, interesting that they're showing the different perspective. I mean, I exactly said this before. Anyway, that's all. Romeo look at Chisia again, who maintained her false bravado.
何？昔のことって。
Why is that exact scene? That's the only time, I guess that's the only time she and Promia meet. Which is funny because when we saw Chisia and Promia again back then in Star Loop, they say something more you know, I don't remember what Chisia say, but I know I don't remember what Promia say, but I remember what Chisia say. Something about blah 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 the event.
いや、確かにお前は少し変わった。
I mean, she's grow up.
でしょ。分かってんなら別にいいんだけど。だったらさ、もうジロジロ見るのやめてってば。尻尾の鱗まで逆立っちゃう。
Well, wait a second. Considering we know the scene where Chisia POV, no, Promia POV are, is Promia snake lover? You know, like not the tyrant snake, but an actual animal snake. I don't know. That's why she keep looking at Chisia. Anyway, let's see. Promia told her gets back to a crawling fire and doesn't respond. Okay, I don't know. Chisia pushes her lip together and moved a little closer to the fire. Somehow it feels like something between us should be changed. Okay.
バーニス、ニトロフューエルが足りんらしい。何杯かもらえるか?
Oh, that's okay. The reason why they got blocked before because that's the one we're gonna talk with after. Yeah, you're the only one I can check. By the way, Krampus, is that hunting the super dark, super scary mission? Investigate, evaluate, and execute judgment. You make it not so easy, like you just cleaning a room. Back in the outer ring, the moment word got out that Sweeper might be coming, everyone will be shudder and hide like a spooky rat. Fear is the most useful warning system for staying alive. But back then, anyway, I different now. Oh, I usually stay near the fire. Why is that? Fire and heat give away your position in the dark. Fire and heat. Fire as in light maybe. I don't know about heat unless you're wearing helmet or any form of heat. You know, the whole heat signature searcher device. I don't think human eye is able to check. Well, maybe not human. We know that Tyrant have different ability, like Chisia able to see something. Anyway. Oh, I see. So why did you come over now? Maybe it's because it doesn't seem to bad to have a light. Okay. Interesting. Plus the powers like your Same descriptions there. Memory by the bonfire. Demir, okay, I can talk to you, Mr. Demir. Am I? Where's the hash lost? This morning, a bunch of invasion city folk. Any woman with pink hair. Oh, so the rustic cliff searching for her as Ramiel. Interesting. Any woman with pink hair around these past few days, which technically Ramiel come here yesterday, so they come check the outer ring even the day before, or I don't know how many days before Ramiel come to place food. What do you tell them? Twilight occult in the old pig's castle home today. What are you talking about? Even saw a mutant that Richard and what. Okay, basically you say you never seen pink hair woman. You're making some poetic sentence before that, which is funny. Okay, I understand why I didn't finish because of what you said. Anyway, let's see. Sometimes I really envy Viper. Her big communication technique is reviving is her engine. The louder the noise, the faster the in. And I'm getting it like anyway, better headboard and find Chaser. Yeah, where is Chaser? If I catch wind of any new development from tops. Yep, thank you, Lucy. I need to talk with you, Kasha and Lola. Okay, Lola. Why not just around F9? Then block each wind tunnel in rotation. Okay, good idea. Wind tunnel? Wind, you mean wind, not wind tunnel. Is it the same thing? Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Let's talk with Billy. This is technical. I want to see if this outfit that Billy used is the old champion Billy. But before that, let's talk to Burnice and Pulchra first. Long time no see, Pulchra. How are you been? That massive hunk of metal, what are you? Hollow massive hunk of metal. Yep, Robo Romeo. Was and the crew look like they were ready themselves for a nightmare. If you ask me, if you really want to make movie, let's put it anyway. It's slow. Yeah, I think they're searching. So they have two things I want to know. Are they sending the thing just to search for Ramiel? Then I don't think they have anything to do with the hollow near Blazewood. So I don't know if the hollow we enter in that last few video ago. Is that Papago Hollow or another small companion hollow? I don't know. Total theory doesn't look like invading Blazewood, more like shifting through the desert, making a huge racket. Yes, it's searching for something. Yeah, the air. Okay. A big star was disturbing her guess. Think head up. Guess my body probation just got a little. You're still in probation? It's almost how many? How long has this been? Anyway, staying with the son of Calydon, the biggest challenge isn't the enemy, it's keeping myself from getting a shock of a random little thing. Okay. So we have Ultra, like, well, we never seen the orangutan character before, you know. Will we see him again? I don't know. Burnice. Yes, I don't know. You're still calling her pal, even though you only meet for a single night. Oh, a single night. Okay, so I misunderstand. I think. No, it is yesterday. Yeah, never mind. Okay. The way she chugged nitro fuel was pretty special. Like, oh. She not bold and wild like me, even though she drank a lot, she was so quiet. Like she was carefully savoring every single sip. She said it was her first time drinking it, but she looked way more legit than those connoisseurs. And I feel bad for drinking mine too fast. Interesting. Because, okay, see, this is just hinting that she will not come back to Juharidu anytime soon, I guess. Maybe she will come here again in 100 years. So I don't know what happened with that, the timing. How she aged so slow unless she entered cryogenic stage somewhere. Anyway, man, if they are going to run recently, maybe she could stick around longer. 300 round? What are you talking about? Anyone can handle the level like that can be a bad person. I mean, by the logic, everyone is a bad person because, I mean, you know. Thank you. By the time I trace as a special with volcanic mineral. What? Yeah, I mean its name. Burnice are dreaming about her unit rover again, but even with all this detail, Ramiel remains. What do you mean mysterious? It's very much confirmed. I guess from the player perspective. I mean from the Bailey perspective, she doesn't know about. Again, she doesn't know the most important information about Ramiel, which is that she was one of the first void hunter back then during the old era. So if we barely know about that information, boom, Ramiel become something more not as mysterious as she think. Anyway, let's talk with lighter Billy. I think they're gonna talk about the outfit. Let's see, champion.
しかしパイセン、そのお乳の格好は。
Did you say Bison? Wait a second. What did you say?
しかしパイセンそう
No, Paisa? Why Paisa become bro anyway?
どうだライト俺様は輝いてるだろ
Let's see if later say this outfit remind me of what you used to look like.
まあ悪い意味で
Or maybe not.
敵さんからすりゃ見つけやすくてありがたいだろうが
わかってねえなライト見ろよこの流麗なフォルム強そうな装甲そしてこのまっさらな赤いマフラー正義の味方ってのは核あるべきだぜ
パイセンが鬼強えフォームに
It
なっ
is
たと
Paisen.
聞いたときは初代無敗のチャンピオンと尾ひれのついたカリドーンの死神さあどっちだと思ったが
Oh,
こいつは
so this is not the same outfit, the same body as the one where Billy, the first champion. Again, Paisen. Why is it interesting thing that I never heard someone say Paisen. You know, senpai refers. Billy excitement come to a sudden halt.
じゃあシンシアが言ってたあの伝説に出てくるのって
Hold on a
全部
second.
ビリーだったの？
Ballet. You didn't know? Wait, how did you... Wait a second. Wait a second. I think we learned about this, right? Back then when during a lighter banner, there's a story about this. I thought we know about this. I think I remember. I don't remember the exact detail now, but I think it has something to do with Billy being the first champion. I guess I misremember, but I remember I read. It was a while ago. It's been. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so apparently Billy doesn't know.
まあないくらなんでも話を盛りすぎだと思うけど
Or maybe, okay, so Pele knew about that. Pele just didn't know about the whole Khalidon Reaper thing. Anyway,
結局のところ悪名高きカリドーンの死神が姿を消したのは初代無敗のチャンピオンがデビューするずっと前のことだ
okay, so it's again, I said before, last episode, maybe 2 episodes ago, the whole thing that Chisia mentioned is just a legend and exaggerated event. Okay, so Khalidon Reaper. Remember, okay, technically, at the time of this recording, I already record the weekly endgame thing that reset, but I will upload that before even the first part of this to find egg. I mean part 2, I guess. Release on the channel. So we fight the new boss, the one we saw in the live stream, the one with the yellow hand on the left hand, yellow thing. Is that Khalidon Reaper? But in the assault, the name is question mark. So I will check the name after I done with the story if the name change. But we will see.
にもかかわらずいつの間にかチャンピオンがカリドーンの死神を打ち倒したなんてドラマチックな話になりやれ戦いは何ラウンドに及んだとか勝敗を分けた技は何だとか際限なくディテールが作り込まれていったもはや誰にも真実なんてわからん
Pure fiction.
無口で容赦ないカリドーンの死神と赤いマフラーで並みいる強敵に挑んだ初代チャンピオン
Wait a second. I'm mistaken. No. The question mark monster we're gonna face, the yellow hand thing, is not Khalidon Reaper. Okay, so that's what you mean. Khalidon Reaper and the first champion is the same character? What? That's both Billy?
にもかかわらず結局のところ 悪名高き
No
カ
wonder
リドーンの
disappeared
死神
before.
が姿を消したのは
Okay, so why did
初
Billy?
代
How
無
did
敗のチャ
Billy?
ンピオンがデビューするずっと前のことだ。
Oh, this word, this
対
sentence
戦が
here.
鬼強いフォームになったと聞いたときは、初代無敗のチャンピオンと尾ひれについたカリドーンの死神。
Later said or.
さあどっちだと思ったが、こいつは
Or, which mean both of them. Dochi, dochi. I see. Interesting. How did you? Are you a? I want to know more about Khalidon Reaper version of Billy, more than the first champion, because we know what champion are. But what is Khalidon Reaper?
ライトさん的にはビリーがそのどっちか、つまりもっと強そうな感じになると思ってたんだね。
Wait a minute, Infinite. Okay. Okay. Is this outfit the one they have before? I mean, the one Billy have before or not? That's my question. I thought it's different. The same. I know, I don't know.
いいんすか、パイセン。おやっさんのとこに昔の図面がまだ残ってるかもしれない。
Oh?
今のあんたなら。
They have a blueprint for the old Billy?
昔のあんたの姿でもあの時よりずっと強くなれる。このクソったれな世界には
They have
その方
another
が
version
お
of
伝え向きだし
Billy?
みんなの記憶の中のあんたはやっぱそっちで。
Billy Pasal Pamam.
ああ、お前の言う通りだぜ、ライト。けどよ、それは今の俺がなりたい俺じゃねえんだ。
I wanna know about past Billy, the Khalidon Reaper. I guess makes sense, Khalidon Reaper. Khalidon is technically before son of Khalidon, not to mention Big Daddy part of Khalidon. So Khalidon Reaper is the title for Billy?
その道の先はどこまで行っても昔のビリーだ。命令に従うことしか知らねえ。全身にオイルと恐怖、そして血の匂いが染みついた試験だ兵器さ。
Okay, so interestingly, this main story, so like in the last few story, where the banner character, the only one of them will be more important to the main story. This time, both Fronia and Billy, we learn about them in main story. Because remember, in 2.7, I don't think we learn anything about Nangong Yu in the main story. And then in 2.5, we learn about Arya. We learn about Suna on the separate story, the Redo Chronicle. So this is one of the things where we learn both. The same thing happened. I guess usually they always do this. In the last few parts they just different, because in 2.5 we learn about Zhao and Sun Guang in the main story, which kinda weird. So this one is more interconnected compared to the Zhao and Sun Guang one. I feel like they add Zhao as an afterthought after Sun Guang, but then again it's not, considering the post credit scene with Krampus at the end is related to Zhao one, which, you know, the whole thing with the weapon of what do you call it again? Void Hunter, basically future plot, I guess. So anyway, I guess the different one is the 2.6 and 2.7 story, in which we didn't learn anything about Nangong Yu. And thankfully for Suna, we learned about her from the Redo Chronicle. However, Nangong Yu one is unique in a sense that I don't think we learn anything about her backstory at all. In 2.7, her wing, her scar, nothing. That's probably something we're gonna learn in the future, hopefully. Hopefully it's more than what happened with Dialin. Again, we only seen Dialin for a split second. Her backstory is only one scene and one moment in that swing area in the mining area thing, and we never talk about the alien anymore. I still feel like we will learn about the alien. The whole medium, remember? Who's the people that telling people to throw people to the hollow in the alien stuff. Anyway, moving on.
そして今未来へと続くこの新たなる道にいよいよ満を持してスターライトナイトビリーが登場するんだぜ。
Unless about the alien, unless I need to have her to learn about her more. But then again, Nangong Yu, I have her, but then I don't learn anything about her wing, her scar. Moving on.
新しい自分になって過去の亡霊は葬っちまう
I want to learn more.
と。やっぱりあんたはそう言うんだな。
I want to learn more about Billy. You're gonna see that, right?
おいおいライト、そのセリフは生かしてるじゃねえか。さっきのは取り消すぜ。お前やっぱ分かってんだ。次から思いついたらすぐ言ってくれよな。
I think I also say something like this in the live stream about Nicole. So Nicole is the only one left from Cunning Hare. Well, no, really. Well, I guess it is. We learned about Tekomata in the beginning. That's the first story technically. And now we learn about Anbi Pass. And then now we learn about Billy. And then we learn about Demara family, I guess, Nicole. Or the story about her origin. The orphanage stuff thing. Anyway.
そうだ。俺の新しい必殺技を見てくれ。スターライトビリー。アルティメットラディアントインパクト。
Okay, Billy. You're so obsessed with Musket Rider. I mean, Starlight not technically Power Ranger, but still. Musket Rider, Kamen Rider. Anyway, what was I again? So we technically learn about Nicole Pass, but I feel like we will learn more about Nicole if she got a different outfit, or just like what happened with Billy and Anbi. Then again, Nekomata will be left out, considering she already an S rank agent, even though it's a standard character. But you know, we don't know, right? Watching Billy with this like after dramatic pause for a fleeting moment. What? Another figure seems to appear. Oh, this is something that we later remember about Billy in the past. Oh, memory by the bonfire. So this is I will change the name. So in the past I also call the subtitle for Zenless Zero Commission. But considering the commission list, the 4 commission list in the journey is not the only commission name, I will call this episode. So this is episode, I don't know which episode right now currently, but this is episode called Memory by the Bonfire.
明日も調査があるし、今夜は早めに休もっか。
And now we're gonna sleep, and the commission name is Unwelcome Dream, which is the same name of the commission list name in the journey, but I will call this episode now episode 6 maybe, or maybe 5, episode 5, Unwelcome Dream. Head back to your room. Everything that could be done today is done. Time to rest in our room at the lower level. So are we just... No. Wise also here technically. Later, anything more to say? Yes, the red scar look like the same as the champion. You notice the fact that you, later my man, noticed and looked so carefully at my get up. Me and my makeover is a success. Super well put together. Would be, yeah, it would be weirder to go under this. It's red, very striking. Very true. Allow me to formally introduce this red scarf, one of the iconic new symbolic of Starlight Night, Billy. It represents burning justice and a resolve to protect. This new red scarf will fly alongside a new legend. swapping high whenever hope is needed. Hope, sound like a lot lighter than lighter like Reaper and the Champion. The Outer Ring already got a heavy legend, weighing it down. It's nice to have something lighter for a change. Lighter. This time in the chamber to keep it close and hold it tight, don't let someone else take it. Okay, technically the scarf that Lighter currently own is from Billy as a handover for the next champion. And Billy has been wearing the red coat, the red jacket, just to remind him about the past, I guess. But then again, now we have another scarf. Where I don't know where Billy got it. Maybe the old jacket he ripped. I don't think so. So again, this this Billy new outfit. Are we gonna have this permanently for Billy, or he gonna go back to the default one? Considering we know that Anbi back, I mean technically what Anbi used is her original outfit back then when she a soldier, soldier what? I think soldier 0 or something. I remember the title. But for Billy, technically I don't think he need to go back to the original form, considering this is new upgrade, which is technically permanent in my opinion, but we will see in the future. I don't let once it again for real. And here's to us with the scarf without regret. I want a red scarf as well, like both of you. The Billy one is bigger, haha, you lost later. Anyway. So yeah, we talk with everyone. Cesar is the one missing, and then Lucy also mentioned, no, Cesar and Piper, I saw both of them in the beginning. I guess Cesar and Piper on patrol, just like Lucy and later before. Anyway, that's all for this video. Again, this is a bit longer because we introduced the new stuff, the trust event. We will continue doing that from next time, but again, I will only do the one that I never seen before. So once I did see that the trust event is something I saw before, I will skip it immediately. So even though unlike nighttime, the other time will have a lot more trust event, but if I already saw it, skip. Probably for day one character. I mean not day one, season 1 character, I believe most of them, the one that I own, I already saw the scene, but we will see. So yeah, anyway, until next time, bye.